Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and welcome to October. I'm excited to do this read for you here. We're going to break it down week by week, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. I do want you to remember that we're in Mercury retrograde until October 18th, okay? It's in Libra and having to do with relationships, and Libra's all about balance, so I'll let you figure that out, okay? All right, and you can actually add to that on the 6th of October is when we've got a new moon in Libra. I mean, go figure, right? So you've got double Libra happening here. So there's a lot of opportunity with the universe to help balance things out to whatever it is on your mind that's brought you to my channel, okay? Because what we're going to focus in on and really drill down into is what the universe wants you to know. This could be love. This could be, your work life, everything, okay? So we'll see what wants to come up, all right? If you aren't interested in, money and finance, you'll see that at the end of this video. And if you're interested in my bi-weeklies, which, obviously are, dedicated to love, you'll see that at the end of this video as well. All right. So let's jump into this and see what's going on for you here. Okay. What is going on for Cancer? I hope you guys are doing well and doing fine and, just things are going well in this Halloween month, my favorite time of the year. I just love this time of the year, the changing of seasons, and I love Halloween. I love dressing up. It's fun, isn't it? So yeah, anyway, let's take a look at week one. What's going on for Cancer week 1 of October 2021? All right, let's take a look. And by the way, guys, this is the last retrograde we're going to have in this year. So, okay, it's done. But it is a beautiful thing because let you know, it allows you to clear things up so you're going to be smooth sailing, okay? And that's what we want, smooth sailing, to get make things a little bit easier, okay? So there you go, okay? You don't have to work so hard, all right? Work with the universe on this. Let's take a look. Wow, week 1, interesting. Bottom of the deck, some of you might have a decision to make, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy is coming through here, okay? You might have that in your chart, or you might be dealing with someone, or again, the underlying energy is about making some sort of decision, but feeling like you're not able to do it. But let's take a look and see how this plays out. So what do we got? The King of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Wow. Okay. So you could be dealing with someone who's very passionate, right? A visionary, maybe a entrepreneur-like, person. And this is also, this is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So this is the Queen of Swords. She's very perceptive, very quick thinking. This is about someone being left out. Okay. So I kind of feel that, if there's a king and queen here, okay, they don't necessarily have to be like a, fire sign here. They have to be carrying on those qualities of the king. Again, very much a visionary and entrepreneur of some sort. It could be even someone that is really focused in on like a leader. Maybe they're a leader in their field. They're very charming. They've got power, okay? But they're very charming, and they've got a lot of courage in what they do, okay? All that confidence behind them. That yellow is the solar plexus chakra, right? But they're very charming. That sacral chakra energy, I mean, really very good looking. Let's just put it that way, okay? And then what I get is that this person, either you or you could be taking on this energy, or you might have that person. Someone feels left out. Okay, someone feels left out in the situation. Someone, it looks like someone's been cut out, per se. Someone feels left out in this dynamic, okay? Now, if it's just you taking on this energy, Cancer, it's about you stepping up in your courage, being a leader, no longer feeling left out anymore. This is an old way of thinking, an old way of being. That's just not you anymore, right? That's kind of like how you used to feel in the past. I'm feeling that even though this is showing up in your first week, it is something that you're letting go. There was a conflict there's a conflict here of someone being left out, feeling impoverished, right? As it pertains to finances, this is Pentacle, material gain. So it could be feeling at loss in finances, and then this has you cutting out that way of thinking. I really feel that this Queen of Wands is using her swords. So there's a couple different stories here, depending on what's coming through. But I really feel you've got fire, earth, and air here, and it is about cutting out an old way of thinking and taking leadership of your life in your love life, in your work, whatever that is, okay? But that's what's coming through here. Let's take a look at the Five of Pentacles and see if there's anything else that wants to come through here on week 1 for Cancer. Yeah, it's been a conflict. So this Five of Pentacles has been a conflict within you. It's been an obstacle that has kept you from moving forward in your love or in your life, okay? And that's what this is. That's what this talks about. What does the numerology cards have to say in terms of week 1? So it's pretty self-explanatory on that there, that guys, that's coming through on week 1. Note your comments below and definitely like and subscribe, guys, if it does resonate with you, okay? It so helps my channel, and gosh, I appreciate it. Yeah, you're surrendering this. You're getting rid of this. I don't need any more of this. That was an old way of doing, being, and thinking. And guess what? I am over it. I'm over it. It's surrendering the emotions of the body to the universe, right? And having universe help you overcome this, right? This is beautiful, guys. I really like this. This is like a very successful kind of first week. You're surrendering, right? You're surrendering to that, okay? And I like it because it's a 91 card, reduces to a 10, and it's an ending with a new beginning. That's why I felt at the very beginning when I saw this, that this felt like the past, okay? I felt past energy with that. And I really felt literally that there was conflict within you, and I feel you're taking on this energy and cutting that out, okay? So that's what, and this just really plays right up into it. Anything else that the wellness cards want to say in your first week before we move on, okay? Trusting the process on your path. Trusting the process, knowing that if there's any obstacles that stand in your way, as you move forward on your path, any sort of roadblock, just know just know that things are happening for your greater good. Things are happening for my greater good, right? And so that is what it wants you to have confidence in the universe. Have total confidence in the universe that everything always works out. Anytime there's a bump in the road, just make sure that you automatic response, everything's working out for me. Everything's always working out for me. All right? Another roadblock, everything's always working out for me. And another roadblock, everything's always working out for me. That is the key, guys. You have to work the muscle of your manifestations of what you want to see and change your way of being. And I think that you guys have learned to change the way that you speak. You're cutting out an old way of thinking, right? And you're asking source and surrendering to that. And that's what's happening. So there you go. Definitely something better is everything's always working out for me. There's always something better on the horizon for me, right? And it's just molding you, right? It's molding and shaping you to your highest self to get the vision that you want and what you're here on earth to do, okay? Or to get what it is that you want and what your vision is. So let's take a look at week 2. Week 2 going on for Cancer. 3 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles. Wow, there is an opportunity coming through for you. If some of you have been focusing on work or a job, there's an opportunity coming your way, okay? This has you looking over the horizon, focusing on what it is that you want. The 3 of Wands is beautiful energy. And what it talks to me about is an opportunity for you to kind of like, it's kind of like maybe you put in some of the work and you're waiting for some of the results. There is some work that's put into these wands. There's things growing on these wands here. And like you're growing it here, planting it, growing it here, planting it, growing it here, planting it. It could be multiple streams of income or just, visions of what you want. This is what I want in my love life. This is what I want in my career, kind of looking what that looks like for you. But this is, really waiting for the results. Maybe you have you're looking to perhaps make a choice, travel plans. That could be the case as well. But it to me, it's all about, having some sort of strategy and putting that into play. And then moving forward slowly, right? There could be an opportunity, like I said, I think there could be a slow opportunity coming your way from a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. This is an opportunity. It could be a opportunity for work or something that has been slow in coming, and then it has you working really, really hard in putting that investment in. So maybe you're starting something slow and then you're putting things into play. So some of you, it could be a job offer that's coming through. Some of you are focusing on your own business and diligently have your head to the grindstone. I mean, really, It's really what's happening, okay? And it's beautiful energy. The 8 is all about getting balance, preparing balance and just planting the seeds of this. All right, anything else that wants to come through in week 2? Yeah, it's like you have moved on to calmer waters. You've moved on to calmer waters. The 6 of Swords is all about an opportunity for you to really focus in on some of you could be relocating. Some of you might have a job that could offer a relocation. Okay, this could be some sort of relocating. This could be a transition, moving. It's a necessary transition. Okay, is what I feel here. Let's take a look at numerology. Actually, just before I do that, I gotta find out what the 6 of Swords. What are you moving on to? I'm just curious. I knew that extra card would be helpful for you, Cancer. You're moving on to of waters that bring forth. This is Gemini energy, okay? I just want to let you know. And this is Lover's energy, moving towards that of what you're destined. Some of you are, maybe that a lot of you have been focused in on work, and that's all you've been putting your time, energy, efforts into. And you know you need to balance that out a little bit, kind of focusing on work here and then focusing on love. Well, we get the Lovers card coming through, Gemini. You might have that in your chart, but might be dealing with the Gemini. But the Lovers is an opportunity for you to it's kind of like an opportunity to move forward with someone that's destined. Okay, this is it could be a contract. If it's it could be a contract, 2 people choosing to work together. Okay. And it could be that you might be working with, someone that you've got a connection with. It's a deep love partnership. There's going to be a choice, and it's just the strength of 2 people coming together. Okay. So you're moving on to calmer waters after putting a lot of work into play in something. Okay. Now we're going to go to numerology and take a look at week 2. Okay. Wow, guys. Yeah, having compassion. Okay. Having compassion for yourself and the other person. In terms of moving forward, right? There's just a slow opportunity that's something that you really wanted to come through fast. So it was just slow coming through, but there is an opportunity to move forward with a connection, a new job, a new location, a new love. Really, guys, you fill in the blank. It's really beautiful energy. Okay. Week 3, what's coming through for you, Cancer? Let's take a look. Have compassion for yourself and others. It's an 18 card that reduces to a 9. 9's coming to fruition. So have compassion in week 2. It's going to be key. Okay. It's really don't judge another person until you've walked in their shoes is going to be the motto of week 2. Be kind and compassionate towards others, especially in your circle. Okay. It's going to be really important. Okay. So just keep that energy in mind in terms of week 2. Okay. Show kindness. Okay. So, for yourself and others. So week 3 for Cancer. Week 3 for Cancer. What do we have? Okay. So we got the 7 of Cups, the 4 of Wands. Wow. And the 4 of Pentacles. Gosh, Cancer, this is so beautiful. You've got a lot of choices, and this is about you, whatever your situation is you're ridding of all of the choices that are elusive, that just don't seem to be grounded, right? It could be ridding of fantasy, any sort of illusion. It's the 7 of Cups. That's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, right? So it's kind of have you choosing like, well, what do I choose? What do I choose? It's having you take a look at what's going to get you grounded, right? Whatever the case may be, it leads the choices that you're making. It's saying it's to rid of the veil of fantasy, of illusion, and get down to some of that practical, what's going to be long-term and stable for you. Because then I get the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands is creating happy home, harmony, stability. That's the 4 number, right? But also indicates marriage as well. And that second card that we got here is the 4 of Pentacles, right? Balance, security, and stability. I mean, there you go. It's like you know what choice to make in week 3 that's going to lead you to stability. And that is what you want to move towards, okay? Especially related to emotions, all right? So if you're choosing a person, place, or thing, just check in with your emotions and ask yourself, if I were to rid of the fantasy, rid of everything, is this practical? Can this be something solid to build something on, right? And to to go that next step, right? So I like this, guys. I like this. Let's take a look at numerology in week 3 as for you here. Beautiful energy. You got a connection with someone. I mean, you guys, you're getting the stability that you want. There's been a lot of growth here. And what else? Individuality. This wants to remind you that your individuality is key. Focus on your uniqueness, because that's what is really going to be, to anchor you in this world, as in your life, right? Don't play down your uniqueness. It wants you to play it up, right? So your individuality is going to be key, and especially focusing on what's going to keep you grounded. This is all the root chakra color, right? Your individuality, whatever it is that keeps you balanced, be you, all right? Because when you start putting masks on, it gets that wobble effect, right? It's having to play up to something that you're not. Capitalize on your individuality, and that's going to be key, especially even in relationships where there's each of you and then you come together with a third entity, so that's going to be key. So anything from the wellness cards in terms of the third week, individuality is going to be key. Nature's timing. Wow. Don't try to control any situation and how you want. This is going to happen at the perfect time. And again, that's why you got the beginning of the month, surrender. Okay. So it's just reminding you the universe wants to work with you, but it's in nature's timing. Okay. For things to bloom and grow and prosper. Okay. You keep going. When the time is right, it's going to occur. Don't try to control the situation. Okay. So key thing to remember. Week 4 for Cancer. Week 4, don't try to control it. Person, place, or situation. All right. Let it come through and slowly brew. All right. That's what I call the slow brew. Okay. Let's take a look. What do we have here? Bottom of the deck, Temperance energy, Sagittarius energy, 4th week of October. We got the King of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, and the Justice card. Okay. Nice. Okay. The King of Pentacles could be an opportunity. It could be that there's someone that you are, maybe you're taking leadership of your business. Some of you might be getting advice by those others in business, or this could be a boss figure, of any of the sorts, someone that you're dealing with, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. But the King is all about control, and this is all about some sort of business owner. Okay. And then the thing to also keep in mind too is that it's almost as if that I kind of feel that this person is a very powerful leader. Okay. A very, very powerful leader of some sort. And maybe you might be getting advice from this person. This person might be coming towards you. They'll have, again, still have a lot of power and that type of thing, but they're very practical. They could be an investor. Okay, someone wanting to invest into you. It could be a wise leader, someone who's practical, but definitely a wise investor that could maybe give you help in terms of what next steps you need to go in a situation, in your work, in your business, that type of things coming through here, right? And that's going to help you balance things out justice-wise. Some of you might have a court case to balance something out, might be dealing with a lawyer as it pertains to that, but whatever the case may be, call on that Libra energy, right? Balancing things out here. Justice is going to come through here. So this is really good. I like seeing this energy. Okay. So balancing things out. Something's going to balance things out in terms of a court situation or whatever that comes up. Anything else that wants to come through here, right? Let's see. Look. Parenting. Wow. You know what? This not only has to do with, let's say, you're a parent of a child, and that's coming into play, watching your communication and being confident, right? But this is also parenting yourself, right? Your past situation might have had to do with parenting and upbringing, and now you're changing that, right? You're changing that. So do keep that in mind. That's going to be very, very key. Okay. Maybe that you're playing the parental role in a relationship or in a situation, and with others who maybe tend to be children or kind of are like children. But definitely use your ability to teach and to nurture and to guide. Okay, whether this is yourself or others, but it's coming to fruition. It reduces to a 9. Okay, so honor and embrace your role in life, whether it's as a child, a partner, a friend, a neighbor, of anything of the sort, because whatever small gesture that you make can have a very big impact on a person. Okay, and anything in the wellness cards at the end here that want to come through for Cancer? How to manifest. Oh my gosh, you guys, manifesting is key. Okay, so take inspired action, state your thought. I believe. This is, put it in the present tense, right? And know that it's done. Take your action, and then align yourself with the vibration in order to receive. Right, so that's what I feel, guys, is coming for you here. So you're beautiful. Focus on your manifestations, definitely on what it is that you want. Don't try to control. It's nature's timing. Trust the process and have confidence in the universe that things are coming for you here, because you've got a really good month ahead. A new job opportunity. There is love here, but there's also balance in terms of your finances and someone here that's going to help you with that. And do check out the career reading, the finance reading at the end. That might help too. Okay. All right, guys. Until next time, note your comments, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.